Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday today. It is beautiful weather here, and I hope you are enjoying the same thing. And I just wanted to hop on very quickly and just kind of share six things with you, six ways that you can recession proof your income. Six ways to recession proof your income. That's what I want to talk a little bit about today. And the truth of the matter is there are so many uh, other things that I can add to this list. But I just wanted to quickly share some of my thoughts. Given how volatile, given how um, serious the stock market and the economy has been as of late. As you know, we are at a 40-year high when it comes to inflation, when it comes to prices. At the gas pump, the average price is roughly about $5 a gallon now across the country. We know that housing prices are just out of control. And we got chip shortages and all this other stuff. And the stock market is near what they call bear market. What is bear market? Let me explain that very quickly. A bear market is when the stock market falls 20% or more off of a high. That's what that is. Okay. So now you know what that is. Okay. We have been enjoying historic returns in the stock market over the last few years. And if you know anything about the stock market, if you are watching the stock market, you know that there are cycles. You're going to have up years and you're going to have down years. So you have to know and understand that. So we have, in the last few years, we've had a pandemic. We have 40-year high inflation. We have been having historically high housing prices, and the stock market has been really volatile as of late. So all of this stuff together, guys, what is it telling us? And you might be a little nervous, you might be near retirement and your 401ks have tanked. Maybe your stock market and investing, your IRAs, your 401ks, your Roths have been tanking as well. So, what do we do in a situation like this? So, I want to share with you six ways to recession proof your income. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what's happening in somebody else's household, it doesn't matter what's happening in the White House. What matters to you is what's going on in your household. So we are concerned about your economy. Okay. So here's the first thing that I want to say. The first way to recession proof your economy is this. If you know or feel that your situation, your financial situation isn't where it could be or should be, the first thing that we should do is get help. Get help. The mistake that so many retirees and so many people who are older make, the one thing that you hear consistently is people, when they get a retirement age, they look back and they wish they had done something different. They wish they had gotten help. They wish they had learned how to put their money together so they can have better retirement for the future. Because at the end of the day, guys, whether you do it or not, if you're blessed enough, you are going to get older. Okay. If you are blessed enough to get old, then at some point you will either not be able to work or you will choose not to work. And I hope it's the latter. I hope you choose not to work. And so, if you want to be in a place where you want to be able to enjoy your retirement if you want to be able to enjoy your golden years, by all means, please, you have to prepare yourself for the day that you will no longer be working. Because let me tell you, Social Security ain't it. Social Security is only 40% of your pre retirement income. So if you were making 50,000, just for easy numbers, if you were making 50,000 before you retired, retirement or Social Security is only going to pay you 20,000. Okay, a year, 20,000 a year. So you have to know these things, guys, and whether we decide to do something about it or not, if we're blessed enough, tomorrow will come. Tomorrow will be today. And 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now will suddenly become the present. So you want to do as much as you possibly can to prepare. So one way, first of all, if you know your finances aren't in the place that they could be or should be, please get help. Whether it's with me, certified financial coach, or someone else, please get help. Number two, the second way is create a plan, develop a plan. See, the whole idea behind getting help is for someone to help you understand and realize where you are in your current finances, help you be able to understand what has led to you being where you are, wherever that is. Okay. And to help you figure out where you want to go. Financial vision, financial goals are extremely important. Okay. You cannot be successful without having clearly defined what your financial goals are. Okay. And then once you have your financial goals clearly set, now you can start talking about a financial plan and a financial strategy to help you hit those goals at the desired time. Those things are important, and those things are all included in a financial plan. See, a financial plan, it helps you to figure out, like I said, where you are now. Where do you want to go? What's going to be the best strategies and the best vehicles to help you get there? A good financial plan will help you minimize and reduce your tax liability. It's going to help you generate or look for more opportunities to generate multiple streams of passive income. It's going to help you look to figure out how to manage and reduce waste. And yes, it's going to help you figure out how to invest your assets and your money so that it can increase your net worth or it can produce income for you that you can live on in retirement. Okay? So that's number two. Number one, get help. Number two, create a financial plan. And man, let me tell you, if the events of the last few years, pandemic, record sky high inflation, and crazy gas prices, a housing market that has just been, people have been doing just some crazy things to try to win a bid on a house, right? If these things don't make you decide to do something to create a plan, I'm not sure what is, but I know that you guys, the ones you watching, I know you guys want to do something. So number three, you need to create additional streams of income. Let me tell you, if you are living right now on one stream of income, you are in financial jeopardy. And I say that because if your job decides to let you go, that you have no control of, if your job decides to let you go, that's it. That one stream of income is gone, right? So you want to make sure that you are not solely dependent on one stream of income. You want to add multiple streams of income, at least three. At least three. Okay. And you want to make sure that these streams, as much as possible, you want them to be passive. And if you can, make them recurring. What do I mean? Many of us Most of us, when we think about having another stream of income, which is cool, but you need to figure out how to get to make it passive. Most of us think about doing something. We think about providing a service. We think about doing something, right? That's considered active income. Okay. And it's only when you are trading your time and your hours for dollars that you get paid and you make money. What you want to do is you want to be able to figure out how to get paid, whether you actually trade your time for the money or not. Okay. And the best way to do that is to be tied to some type of result that you get. So, one of the things that one of my streams of income is I help families set up their personal um, smart fund, right? And because I help them set up their smart fund, when I actually help them establish their generational wealth, when I help them establish their personal protection plan for their assets, I'm compensated for that. But when they decide to keep it in force year after year after year, I'm still going to generate an additional stream of income because that particular plan has stayed intact year after year after year. So, in essence, I've only actually worked one time, okay, and I'm going to get paid on that several times over the years. All right. So you want to look for ways that you can do something, right? Create an ebook, create a course, put together some type of website or some type of digital product or membership, even where you create the membership and people pay you to be a part of the membership on a monthly basis, right? There are so many different ways. The important point that I want to make is that you want multiple streams of income, at least three, and you want to try to make them as passive as you possibly can. You want them to be scalable, meaning you can generate more money, you can increase the amount of money that you make, right? Without having to make a huge investment or an additional investment of time, effort, and money. Okay, that's what it means to be scalable. And so, and of course, you want it to be passive. So you want to be able to find and create additional streams of passive income. All right. Number four, the fourth way is you must save. You must save. And by saving, I mean you want to make sure that every dollar that comes into your household, every dollar that you earn, that it is not being spent or wasted frivolously. It's not being spent on unnecessary taxes. It's not spent on unnecessary debt. It's not being spent on unnecessary interest expense. It's not going outside of your household to buy stuff that appreciates over time. You want to make sure that you are saving as much money as you possibly can because the more you save, number five, the more you're able to invest. See, you can't possibly invest if you don't have anything saved. If anything has taught us recently, if you look at the stock market over the last week, as you know, it's dropped what 16%. When I look at my portfolio, one of my portfolios, I've lost what 11%, 12% in just a week, right? And so the idea is if you're not saving money and if you invest it with the idea of being able to make a quick buck, when situations like this happen, and let me tell you, they always do. That's what the stock market does. That's what stock market insiders do. They set it up so they can make money. And the retail investors like you and I, we're the ones, if we're not careful, we're going to be left holding the bag. Okay? So you need to make sure that you are investing, you're saving money, but you're also investing some of that money so you can make it grow for you to meet your future lifestyle needs. All right. And then number five, you want to, particularly today, you want to play the game a little bit differently. See, traditional ways of building wealth that they tell you to do don't work. What do? They tell you to go and get a great job, right? Well, they can lay you off at any time. And did you know when you have a job, earned income is taxed the highest? Okay. Out of all the different ways that you can make money, if you work a job and you receive a check, earned income is taxed higher than any other source of income. So that's number one. So you get taxed higher. Then, number two, a job is never going to pay you what you are worth. See, they have to make sure that whatever they pay you, that they're making at least 3 or 4 times what your activities make. Okay, so they're never going to pay you what you're worth. Now, am I suggesting that you quit your job? No, I'm not suggesting that. I am suggesting that you make sure that you maximize your job, the job that you have, and your place in the job market as much as you possibly can. If you haven't changed jobs recently, chances are you are not being paid what you're worth. When people move from job to job, that's where they begin to see huge increases in income. Because if you're looking for a good um, um, if you're looking for a good raises, I mean, I haven't had a job in so long, but anyway, if you're looking for a good raise on your job, let me tell you, it just doesn't happen. Inflation right now is at 8.5%, and no job is going to pay you an 8 or 8.5% increase on your salary. So guess what? You need to make sure you start looking for other companies, and start looking for other ways, looking for other companies that you can go and work for, and they may pay you a 10 or 11 or 12% increase in your salary. That's how you get ahead. But the other ways that you get ahead is you want to be able to start playing the game of wealth building differently. If you're putting your money in the bank, if you're putting your money in the stock market, if you are um, paying people 401ks and those things, putting your money in the stock market, guys, let me tell you, it's like gambling. And I don't know if you know this, the stock market last year made $53 billion. So I looked at my portfolio, and my portfolio, I've lost 23%. All the gains that I had over the last 2 years in my portfolio has been wiped away. It's gone. So, one of the things I did a while ago was I decided I was going to play the game differently. I wanted to make sure that I take some of my investments and I put it in a place where I can't lose. I put it in a place where when the stock market goes up, I enjoy the upside. When the stock market goes down, like it's doing right now, that other part of my portfolio doesn't suffer a loss. Everything that I gained over the last 3 years locked in. So if you want to learn more about how to enjoy all of the upside and none of the downside associated with investing in the stock market and putting all your money in the 401k, putting all your money into crypto, putting all your money in the IRA and things like that, those things are rigged for you to lose and for them to win. So if you want to learn how to play the game differently, inbox me or put a comment down below. So hey guys, I hope these 6 ways give you a little something to think about, given how it over the next couple years, guys, buckle up, because the general economy is going to be a little shifty. and you want to make sure that you are doing everything that you possibly can to protect yourself from and recession proof your economy. All right. So let me know if you have any questions. Put your comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I love to help. All right. Take care. God bless. I'll see you next time.